west side that is, which is considerably further apart from the rather significant force of 2 humans and 1 student, 1 MG and 1 helicopter. So obviously we can get to decap. Humans doing some work on the decapping rifleman. However, that Sherman are now on the field, especially now with the recovery zone, because they're going to be able to stand up against that shield and against the humans very easily. Same way for one another Stooks, so he now has a total count of 2 Stooks. I suppose just about the ideal amount of Stooks you want to have in the game, if you have a Stook at all. Then again, at this point, you might be looking at a T4 tech or some value Stooks, as the Sherman and the Reformers are going to make it very hard for these Stooks to deal with it. So it's definitely going to be a lot more complicated for Sim to deal with these forces. However, he does have 2 variants too. 2 of them, in fact, really concentration, so one of them is nearly killed, but definitely going to be reinforcing anytime soon. You can see now Sim going for the next party game, which might just be to build Panzer Command. He's building yet another player here. Is he going to build Panzer Command? Not entirely sure if even attacked already. It's not going to be building Panzer Command. The other one for going off and shooting and impacting on the recoilless riflemen, which fire up away from danger. I'd like to see him picking up the supplies, and it picks up the supplies, which obviously will give him that extra 40 fuel and 100 munitions. As we can see now, Abiohia floating quite a bit of munitions and fuel, however, that was mostly due to the supply drop which he just employed. And Sherman and M10 just kind of waiting around. And another M10 for Abiohia now in the field, so a lot of anti-tank firepower here. However, Abiohia should not forget that there is more than just tanks and humans to take out. There are still grenadiers on the field, there are still Volks on the field, and there are definitely still MGs on the field, and that little warfare is going to make it all easier for Sam up against the easily resistant force of infantry that Abiohia still has on the field. We can see now, however, one rifleman with Bank 1, which is going to help him, but until he actually gets at least Bank 2, battery would be very, very useful. But Bank 1 really for him as well. But only FA2 does it actually start to be significant, considering that he only has 2 riflemen left. The 2 M10s and Sherman disengaged. I'm not even sure he had to do that, considering he only had 1 position record and he could have just stayed there for a little longer and try to take some more shots to protect just at the maximum range as possible. He's now coming back with the tanks, and he's going to catch these 2 with a 3 around pointing at them. 1 shot bounces off, another shot bounces off, and then another shot bounces off yet again. No, it doesn't actually penetrate, but now another shot bounces off. Sherman really take it out, but the shooter already else are half health. And the M10 now nearly killed as well, so one Sherman, 1 M10 nearly taken out. The other shooter already at half health. The other should try to go and capture this. And so the other man, the tanks wisely going for the reverse maneuver. Then got destroyed on one of the other M10s, but destroys their shoot, and the other shoot nearly taken out, but he manages to take out the shoot just before, and all the tanks are still alive, just barely, all the tanks still alive. He's going to try to retreat, but the Spider Strike might actually still manage to get a shot off. Are they going to manage to take a shot off? And no, they actually don't shoot. So all 3 tanks of Abiohia actually managed to survive the engagement, all with just about 1% health. Quite a great thing to have that, actually. That was quite lucky. However, the way the ruins is made with all these buildings, all of these obstacles, definitely not favoring the usage of stews at all. Engineers now forced to retreat to permanent resting, and engineers would want that, which is actually more useful on this patch ground, as they don't get suppressed as easily. Another Sherman for Abiohia. So as we can see, so far in this series, Abiohia is definitely deciding for a more mechanized approach. So if there is a 3rd game, Sam should plan ahead with that and go for more of a pack usage, and then perhaps T4 for Panthers instead of going for those Stooks which have been so far massacred by the combined arms of L-Cats, or M10s, and the Shermans, which are now engaging their Panzer Strike grenadiers with their nice shot, picking up 2 grenadiers. I like to see him trying to trample them, but he might not even have to. And one Panzer Strike grenadier left, he gets taken out by the MG. Another Panzer Strike bolt really getting taken out, only one dude left on the squad. With all of this, he manages to run away. Pioneer is also being engaged with the runaway just attack. Not trying to engage the infantry in the steps any method. They are now going for it. The Shermans so far very either wisely or very luckily avoiding all the mines being laid out of the field. One people destroyed by the Sherman. Sherman we had one already, but takes some weird shot armor. And takes another very straight shot to the best taken out. Puma almost taken out, but the MG suppressing those riflemen and then airborne. He could have fire up and just take out that Puma while he still could, or maybe even charge up with, I don't know, but they're still not prepared. Then again, one M10 would have been enough to just finish up with this Puma and effectively reduce Sam's forces into just 2 grenadiers, 2 MGs, 1 peel, and 1 Stug. Instead, he has another Puma that which he will be able to count up with. Grenadiers going for some more decaps to this fuel point and munitions point, kind of forgotten for the moment. Sam with fuel so far, and with a very nice and healthy income. However, Abiohia with a much lower income is now very much starved on fuel. However, he doesn't entirely need more fuel-based units as he does already have 2 M10s and 1 Sherman, which will probably prove to be more than enough for mechanized duties. And we'll probably maybe try to get more airborne, maybe some more riflemen for extra capping duties. And I definitely like to see him recapturing these 18 guys, which have pretty much been left abandoned here in the center of the map, just after they were taken up on the neighborhood. In fact, if Sam had recaptured these 18 guys, he would have been able to take out those M10s and those Shermans with a lot more ease, but then again, if he doesn't know that the ATMs are here, I would say that Sam probably has been thinking all along that Abiohia actually has already recaptured those ATMs and they would not be just left. Riflemen and airborne now engaging that kill, which is trying to do some work on them, but it is forced to keep as it is nearly taken out by the combined forces of the American player. Bolts trying to engage, but they are now forced to retreat as they realize that there is just too much for them to handle. Straight going up, not actually doing a lot of damage at all, taking 2 volt units out, I believe. So a little bit of a waste, but starts to let us know that the strength is definitely no longer useful against individual units. Rifleman decapping this victory point, which has been very much contested, and with the help of an M10, it's definitely going to be able to throw off any human that might try to harass it. However, with these 2 Stugs, it would be more than capable of throwing this M10 and the rifleman out of the field, or at least out of that area. Human are engaging the rifleman again as it is nearly repaired already. Rifleman shots actually penetrating the forearm of the Puma, probably just a random penetration shot. Doesn't happen too often. Triple that rifleman, that is a very, very nasty looking rifleman. That is the type of unit that can change the game around. And the game is now already 35 minutes late into it, and there's still not a clear winner. We can see clearly Sam with a VP advantage. He might actually win due to VP, but MGF is still clearly in this game. He still has a lot of shooting, which is not going to get some tank. They are now engaged by those Panzer Strikes, and if he does not retreat those tanks, he is going to lose them, especially now with the 2 Stugs coming out. The Sherman is actually going to face the rearmor towards him. The Stugs is going to be able to take out the Semlnt. He might be able to take out this Sherman. Sherman nearly getting taken out. He's going to be able to survive rearmor shot. And destroy damage. Main gun destroyed, damage on the Sherman, and the Panzer Strikes take care of it. However, the recoil is ever so powerful against very much actually a lot of damage was Stugs, which are, however, a lot more asserting now with the fact still taking a crap load of damage. As you can see, almost like 4 or almost only 10 seconds to decrease the health of the Stug all the way down to half health, and he didn't even allow the second recalls to go off on the second wave of recalless fire. And he's now idling about. Very rare in this game out of the units. Both players are extremely active. I like to see the APM for this game after I finish testing it. It should definitely be pretty high. Stuke now getting repaired as he definitely was in need of it. He might even try to repair this Fury as well. Not a lot of damage on it, but still significant. You can see the MG now covering his approach shot a little bit about, and with that rifleman getting taken out by the defensive doctrine, which is definitely very capable of destroying any unit that is not babysitted. Although it is the first time that he uses it, so it is fairly understandable that Abiohia might not be expecting it. He might even have been forgotten by this point that Sam was actually defensive, as the fight did go up, but it was destroyed shortly afterwards. Not entirely sure about what. Still, so whoever sees this game, and if you actually notice what destroyed that flag, I would appreciate if you actually inform me of that. As I am fairly curious, although I imagine it was probably a satchel charge, or a regardless rifle. Units now getting ready to advance on the western side with 2 M10s and a bunch load of infantry to support. Why are you cutting off? Just not really very useful with vehicles on the field. With engineers, you can just either run over it or cut the wire. It's whatever you want, really. You can actually decide between it. Now, fire up going off. If you have grenades, you'll be able to throw them. And he's got a grenade on such a jump. It's a successful charge, so he will have to retreat that. All of those 2 units. And both of them, but it only takes out 1 grenade. 1 squad member. Squad member. Now approaching out the recoilless, and an artillery, reducing artillery going out, demolishing those both airbombs to a great extent, of course, the first troops engaging the M10s. The other kill on one of the Stukes, one of the M10s might get taken out, but the other Stukes is nearly destroyed, maintain the sun is that's going to be important in this engagement, as the 2 Stukes still have both guns, and the other Stukes shooting at the M10, which does still have the main gun not destroyed. This is a very wise decision, but now he should definitely try to pick up this other M10, which is trying to run away. Is he going to be able to shoot at it? Is he going to be able to take it out? And no, Stuk fails to shoot, and he's definitely not going to pursue at this point. Another Stuk already to replace that one, and reinforcements coming back to the field without actually fully reinforcing the bolts on the squad. It probably wants to really get some points back, and besides it's not actually important to have the squad with full strength, considering that squads do capture points at just about the same speed, regardless of how many squad members they have on it.